and look at my heart rate to see it get down to 123. And at 123 BPMs, because I can't go lower than 123 on the heart. I have to be above it. But I'm pretty sure I wouldn't really need to go all the way down to 123 or 125. I'll probably be comfortable enough to hammer again. So the bottom line is, it's trying to work as hard as I can for 20 minutes to get a VO2 max. So there we have it. I'm a little lost for things to say if on this easy ride artificial intelligence is telling me that I should do something different. I'm looking around me here because this is where I may have to do my turns quicker now, because I see cars by the stop and just turn around. I try to do as best as I can to do a full circle, but I don't want to get involved with cars. And this is a roadway where it's being shared by a couple hundred houses. So it's okay. And I hope and pray this information on the GoPro and the fit file will explain what I'm doing. I can't see that. I don't know what it's telling me. So maybe it's telling me to go slower. But I can't because my average is at 106. Morning. And I need to be at zone 2. So I don't know. All I know is when I do my hard workout, I can't be below 123 beats per minute. So I will be watching my Garmin to make sure, maybe by the time I hit 125 or 128, if I feel comfortable to go back hard, I will. So, and that's the way we'll do it today. Morning! I'll try to keep these things in sync. I'm tired of having inaccurate information or having artificial intelligence tell me that it's inaccurate. Right now, this video is 100% accurate. And as I'm able to speak at any given time, talking the way I am right now, artificial intelligence should say, you know what? He's okay with these settings. He's okay with his heart strap puller, and he's okay with the Magene 715S. So, and I haven't found any issues in terms of my pedaling. If one pedal is stronger than the other, I'm still within that 3% threshold. And with that being said, there really isn't any issues there. So it's a matter of just trying to get things accurate. I'm tired of inaccuracies, so I will be working with accuracy now. Going around in a circle, going back onto the road again. And this is the lap. Or actually, it's not one lap yet. Good morning! So, and this is a slight downhill here, but I did a slight uphill, and as you can see, this downhill had me going up around 89, 90, 91 RPMs. So that's where this is not 100% flat, but as flatted as it can be for me to do this assessment, and without me having to go all over the world to find a flat course. I guess the best place for me to find a flat course would be the velodrome, but I don't even know where a velodrome is here in Houston. And I really don't know if it's necessary. That would have to be artificial intelligence telling me, yes, it's more necessary to do that. Uh-oh, I just started to feel sprinkles, which means I could get a little bit of sprinkle on me on this ride. But I'm not going to stop this. I have 15 more minutes of doing this without any interruptions on the hard workout. And I'm probably going to need right now, in preparation, some snack. And noon tablet, ice water. Bye. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. And so from that, I'm going to get a snack too, and at least have that ready for 15 minutes later. And I'm making it known now that I'm doing that, so that AI knows that. And the way I do this snack stuff really is to keep the food in my mouth. Have the Cliff Bar dissolve. Because I hate to swallow it like a full piece of food.
Heart rate zone 3.9.
I want it to be in a way where it slowly gets into my system and through fluid. So along with my noon drink that I just had, I'm having this snack. And because the ride is only going to be 20 minutes, that should be sufficient. And we'll find out. It's good right now. I don't know the temperature, but it's good to have it as a cloudy day. But somehow God made this happen for me. I can see the storm east of me heading to the Gulf. Well, we're getting a tail end, and I don't have that much more time before the sun starts to come out. Probably by that time I will have done my VO2 max. So, Mike, where are you going? You need to stay over there. I'll crash into you, and then they're on you. No, it will be on you. You have the wrong way. Funny thing on that, he doesn't know I had him on video, and it would be trouble for him. But this is why I need to ride in an area where it's uninterrupted. There's no cars, there's no humans, particularly something like that. So, I gotta get myself to a point where I need to calm down. I only have 10 more minutes to do a hard ride. being done. I don't know how that's going to turn out. But Lord, I just pray, let this stuff, I don't need to argue with somebody. I can leave them alone and focus on what I need to get done today. Said to him is stay left. Don't come into my lane. Morning! So it is what it is. My power is at 162, 156 at the moment. So now it's come down. But that may be because I had a slight hill. Father, you're everything to me. And nothing in this world compares to you. I want to make it clear to this video and that person. For that person that was accusing me, Father, forgive him, for he knows not what he's doing. He doesn't, but I do. And all I need to do is stay focused on what I'm doing right now. I don't need to get involved with a situation with someone that's an image of God. So, there's certain things that are extremely important to me based on my walk. And Lord, you are it. You are it. Nobody else. So, on the road, as I saw that patch of bag, I know that there's some glass in it. So I heard it one time when I went over it. So, and a lot of things I have to be careful. So, but Lord, you're everything to me, and nothing in this world compares to you. Nothing. Father, forgive me of my sins. Forgive me of my unrighteousness. For my unrighteousness is but filthy rags. But he said, seek your kingdom and your righteousness. So I seek it, but I seek it not just to find it. I seek it to apply it. And that's more important to me than anything. That Matthew 6:33 is living inside of me. I didn't pull up a Bible to look for it. It's inside of me. It's living. So I'm seeking your kingdom and your righteousness. And application only takes place when I find it and I start putting it into practice. Like your word says, near the same information, Matthew 7:21 to 23. When when Jesus says, if anyone hears my words and puts them into practice, he will be as a wise man who built his house on a rock. And that's me. I'm not perfect. Like that guy, I said something wrong, and it just made him aggravated. But I could have just said, look, I don't want to get in an accident with you. Who knows what may happen moving forward on my VO2 max. But, I mean, I do what I can. And now, I wasn't feeling this before, but on this side right now, 945, I have a headwind that is really hitting me hard, which is kind of telling me the clouds are dissipating and the blue sky is coming. And that means I may not have much more of this cloud. And now's about the right time for me to go whole hard. And I can't go on a upper chain ring. I'm going to have to go on a lower as fast as I can, because I can't get on a high chain ring on this bike. It doesn't work. Because the bike shop didn't fix it right. And that wasn't their fault either. To a high chain ring on this, but I have to be above 123 on my heart. Well, I'm at 131 right now. morning. Thank you guys. Appreciate your help today.